Hey guys, Mayflum here, and I'm playing around with some products that ThermOWeb sent from the Rebekah Meier Designs mixed media line, and I wanted to do a quick little video here because what I think is really important, I get a lot of questions about mixed media products, and for example, this is mixed media medium, this is art paper, this is adhesive sheets, foam sheets, what is what, how do I know what to do, when do I use a stencil, and on and on. I get a lot of questions, so here is what I'm going to tell you. The first thing I do if I'm considering a new medium is, or a new surface or new anything, is I look at what the package says. And I know that sounds silly, but for example, in this one, this is an adhesive backed paper to add texture. Okay, all right, so if I have it, let's say I have the new medium, well, I'm going to test it. This paper is really cool stuff because it tears. Okay, and it's adhesive backed, so it tears and it's adhesive backed, which means I can have some fun with I can layer it. All right, I can put layers on my page, and I'm working in my art journal over here because I don't want to commit to a finalized project yet, and that's another tip I have for you. When you have new products, this is why I keep an art journal, guys. I keep an art journal not just so that I can write out my thoughts and have a no pressure place to play, but writing in an art journal or working in an art journal also allows me a huge amount of creative freedom. It allows me a huge amount of creative freedom because I have a place where I can experiment. I have a place, as you can see, I'm getting these papers put down here. I have a place where I can test out papers, where I can try out products, where I don't have any pressure whatsoever. Whatever happens here on this page, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I'm learning. You don't put the pressure on yourself. It'd be like, you know, if you were learning to write, you write and write and write all over some practice sheets. You don't pressure yourself into writing something just perfect. If you were writing a novel, you certainly would not take out a pen and paper, put it down, whatever words you wrote out first, and expect that to be the finished product. No. So why do we do that to ourselves with art supplies? We should not. So having a journal, or even just using scratch paper or something where you can just play around with stuff, is my suggestion. I'm going to pull out some oil pastels. These are Prima oil pastels. These are water soluble. So what does that mean? Well, that means I can doodle on here. I am really surprised in a good way at how resilient this paper is being to my abuse here. As I abuse it, it's really, and I'm using my finger so I can really feel like if there's any changes here or what's going on. I think that there's a lot of cool technique you could do here with layering, with collage work. There's a lot of really fun, detailed things that we could get into with this. So that's one of the products. There's a bunch of other products in this line, and guys, that's just one. We're just playing with art paper here. What I really strongly recommend to you is, whether it's papers or liquid mediums or anything else, if you're looking at adding a new product in your stash, or if you purchased or maybe impulse purchased a new product and you're wondering how best to use it, my advice to you is find yourself a way to play around with it in a no pressure kind of a way. Find some way, like in my case, for me, that's my art journal. There we go. Find a way to play with it. Find a way to test it. Find a way to work with it in a no stress, no pressure environment so that you can see, test it out. What is this going to do? How is this going to react with other things that I have? Find out all about it before you put that pressure on yourself of creating a project. If you want to know more, guys, I have free classes. I have paid classes. You can get all kinds of more mixed media fun from me, as well as stay tuned here to YouTube, where I'm always sharing new videos. If you have any questions, whoops, that's all right. Questions, comments, requests for future videos, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.